literally realizing that I don't like this mascara, or at least the way that I did it. Okay, so it has been 8, 9, 10, yeah, about 3 weeks. Oh my god. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started on what it is that I'm doing or saying. I think the last video that you guys saw, I think I was excited because the following day was my ultrasound appointment. I ended up not going because Jeffrey ended up feeling sick and we couldn't go because, you know, all of the scenarios. So we had to hold up that situation, and it wasn't until the midweek of my 8th week that I but it wasn't until like in the middle of the week 8 that I could go for my ultrasound to get checked for the placement of my pregnancy. So it kind of threw me into like a loop. Then, like, finding out some good news, foreshadowing. So then I was kind of like so excited and so happy, and then all the emotions that followed, that went through with it, that kind of like led me to skip 3 entire weeks of me updating. But it's okay, because today we're doing the update for 8 weeks pregnant, 9 weeks pregnancy, and the 10-week pregnancy update. So I guess 11 too, because I'm 11 weeks pregnant today. Isn't that crazy? So let me start by telling you guys that I went to the doctors and they did the ultrasound, and the placement is just where it needs to be. So I was like very happy and emotional because I was like very relieved, honestly, like really relieved and really happy and excited that it was a healthy pregnancy. It is a healthy pregnancy, but just the thoughts of everything and all those emotions, I think, is kind of what threw me off. And I guess that's why I was trying to explain. But I have pictures. So another thing that also threw me off, I think it's literally the same picture, but there's the little squishy peanut that we have. So what threw me off is when I went in, I was supposed to be 8 weeks and 5 days. So see, it was like 5 days. I was supposed to go on 8 weeks exactly, but I didn't get the chance to go until it was 5 days after, because of Jeffrey sort of feeling sick and us not being able to go in, because you can't, if you feel sick or have some sort of anything happening, there's a lot of places where you obviously cannot go. So we ended up not. And then if you look here, it says that it's supposed to be 8 weeks and 5 days. But then the way that we're measuring, it shows here 9 weeks. Oh, it's focusing on my eyes, so you can't really see. But it's measuring at 9 weeks and 0 days. So it was like measuring, I guess, 2 days. Like, you know, they go based off of measurements. Of course, they go based off of the day that you are saying your last period is. But then they also base it off of the size of your baby. And so he's, of course, measuring 2 days after that. So then I was thinking I still had time to like upload an 8 weeks pregnancy update. And then suddenly I'm like, well, am I 9 weeks or am I 8 weeks? Like, what? Mind blown. So then that also threw me off a loop. But there are a couple of things that I do want to share today about how I am feeling. Number one, I'm extremely tired. I've been noticing that every single day on the dot, like 2:30 or 3:30, which it's a miracle I'm not asleep literally right now, but that would explain as to why I slept in this morning. At 2:30, 3 sharp, I have to take a nap. So I have to tell Sebastian as soon as I pick him up from school, the last couple weeks, what I've been doing, picking him up from school, coming home and saying, hey, listen, I'm really tired. Can mommy take a nap? And then you just have a quiet time and just watch cartoonies. And I literally sit in the living room until I cannot hold my eyes open anymore, and then him and I kind of just snuggle, and then I know he's there because he's laying on top of me, and he watches his cartoons for like 15-20 minutes, and then I take a 15-20 minute nap and then get back up and do all the things that I need to do, because it's like I'm extremely tired, and I'm talking about so extremely tired that I cannot hold my eyes open. I feel like they're closing, so then I need that nap. Number two is like the nausea. Okay, so I was thinking I was done, but she said whenever she was doing the ultrasound, she was showing us the little yolk sac, and we didn't take any videos even though we should have, but out of respect to the ultrasound technician, we don't, because I don't think you can or are allowed to, just because privacy reasons. I understand it is my appointment, I should be able to, but at the same time, it is her job, and what if she were to say something or do something, and then, and I have it like on video, it's just, you know, it's just not right. So I didn't do that for her, even though technically I wish I could have, just because I had to replay it in my mind over and over, like, oh, what she was doing whenever she was looking in the ultrasound. And I then, at that moment, I realized and understood why parents do love to take videos, and sort of why they ask. It's because as soon as you leave the appointment, it's like you can't believe what you just saw, and you wish you had it on video so that you can look it over through. I think for Sebastian, we have a whole CD of the video of whenever we went for his ultrasound. He had 2 ultrasounds, and I think we have like 2 CDs of like the entire 30-minute ultrasound for the second one, and for the first one it was just like the time frame of when he was due. We have that one on like a little video DVD thing as well. So they didn't tell us that, but they did tell us they were going to get great pictures, and they did not disappoint. So I'm super excited for that. It's so cute. This is going to be my thumbnail. Yay. So with that being said, what I have been using for the nausea, because whenever she was in there, she did show us the yolk sac, and I think usually, not all the time, but usually whenever you're building the placenta, like when your body is doing that, is when you have the worst nausea. And she said that the yolk sac was still there, so it was kind of like, I'm still creating the placenta. Yeah, baby. Where'd you get that from? Do you want it back? You can take it back if you want it. So I guess that's why my nausea has not settled. And so it's not awful, but it's like annoying to the point to where I'm just like, ugh, I can't believe you're back. It's weird. I don't usually have it in the morning, but I do have it like later on in the evening and sometimes throughout the day. And it's not like constant. It's like for example, right now I'm fine. And then like a bit from now, I'll just in a minute feel some sort of like ugh and disgust. And then smells bother me. They just do. So what I have been using to help me are these little Morning Ease like lemon ginger drops. So I did get these from Amazon. Let me tell you the funny story behind these. So literally I wake, okay, that's another symptom, not symptom, or like thing that's happening from these week 8, 9, 10, and now 11. I literally wake up to use the restroom to pee about 3 or 4 times throughout the night. I know, sounds awful. I drink a lot of water, and so maybe that's why, but I'm used to drinking a lot of water, so I honestly just think my bladder's just being pushed or something and cannot deal. So I try not to hold it because I know that I'll have to go. But I woke up at like 4 in the morning one of the nights, and I could not go back to sleep because the nausea was so bad. So I had to stay on my phone, and I was looking at what eases morning sickness or nausea during pregnancy, and then this was recommended on the pregnancy app. So then I literally ordered this from Amazon at 4 in the morning. Can you believe that? But anyways, it got here in like 2 days, and I was like, I knew I would need it. And so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna show you, like, so this is the little thing on the front, so you can take a screenshot, pause it if you need to read it, and then this is what's on the back. You need to see that too. And it literally just tastes, Sebastian's calling. He's calling. Yeah. Come here! It tastes like ginger and lemon. This is what it looks like. And then when you open them, it's literally just a lemon drop. And I'm not going to waste it right now because I know I'm probably going to need this in a few. But I'm definitely going to order some more. And I think they have other flavors or other brands. This brand has other flavors, so I'm going to look into that. And the other thing is just the vivid dreams. I've been having some crazy, weird, annoying, vivid dreams. I just ignore them. And for a second, I thought to myself, well, no wonder I'm extremely exhausted. These dreams that I'm having are completely bizarre. And then I think to myself, oh yeah, dreams are like literally just a couple of seconds. So my mind is still resting, even though it feels like it's not. So I like wake up, even though I've been sleeping the whole night, it's felt like I've been dreaming the whole night. But with that being said, I'm done because Sebastian is calling me. And I think this is going to be about 10 minutes, maybe less, hopefully. So I'm going to do a belly shot. So I have pants on. This is what it looks like. I wish there was a belly there, but there's clearly nothing. What is it, honey bun? So here is what it looks like. So I literally have no baby bump. Nothing. Yep, that's baby brother or baby sister. So there's nothing there. And if you want to see it from the other side. So I'm 11 weeks and this is the 11-week baby bump. It's non-existent. It's still not there. But eventually it will get there. Sebastian, you're going to eat one of the lemon and ginger drops. You like them, don't you? Okay, so with that being said, that's it. Thumbnail. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and exciting news. I'm really thrilled and super happy, and wow, 10 weeks down. We have 30 more weeks to go. Like, it'll be here before we know it. I've lost my tripod, so I'm having to use the ring light tripod. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for following along on this journey. I'm really excited, and I know we are.